Hey everyone, I hope you are doing great, super fantastic on this weekend. Man, I have got to do this video. Gonna have to run out and then I'll try and get some more probably tomorrow on Sunday. But I want to go ahead and share this information with you. Listen up, ladies. Single, about to be engaged, baby mama getting a check, ex-wife. These dusties, they're not good in your life. So let me go ahead and a lot of you probably already heard about this. It's nothing new, it's been happening, especially with those that have a little money. Okay. So I knew this married woman who was in panic mode about her husband. And let me tell you something. Just like we're having talks and conversations, the men are too. Oh, you best believe it. Just like we are having talks and communication, that they are too. So this lady, she had her ex. So she was getting her child support, right? And the next thing you know, all I knew was that she was nice and she'd gone through a whole lot with this guy. So it was time to get the child support. They went to court and I guess it did not go well. Cause then next thing I know, she's just freaking out. And it's like I'm just listening like, whoa, what? There's no way this gonna happen. What happened? With the child support, he was ordered to pay a very, very low amount of money. And see, I had this homeboy that I knew. He was professional, he was cool with me, and my husband liked him. He was getting a divorce. I knew him, but I had never met his wife. I've seen a picture of her, and I've heard good things about her from other people, about her, what have you, been a good mom. And then he was telling me, in my ear about the things that happened during the marriage that irritated him. And I'm like, well, you can work that out, but staying out, he didn't talk about the infidelity part, which I saw before my very eyes. I was like, huh. He was getting around, y'all. Oh, he was getting around. He Child, he was dating other black women, white women, Hispanic. Your boy was to my man about the town, honey. He was getting around. You hear me? So he was a business owner. He stepped to me and he said, hey, so I'm going through a divorce. It's costing me a whole lot of money. I know you're a businesswoman, so what can I do to maybe try to work around, the child support? And I didn't, even though I knew him, we were really cool, and he'd help me out. Um, his wife was a black woman, so what I didn't want to do, I just didn't want to have that discussion with him. I knew what he was talking about. I didn't want to have a discussion with him because I'm like, no, that may hurt another black woman. So I just don't. I understand you're talking about. I just want to get involved in that. I had a conversation because even though I didn't know her, I just heard about her, seen a picture. She looked nice and decent. I've heard, some good things about the woman. She's put up with a lot. So I just didn't feel it was my point to say, hey, here's what you do A, B, C, and D that would cause her to get less money. I did want to have a conversation with him because I just rather you have it someplace else. I don't want to be complicit in trying to help a black woman get less money. You make decent money, you may have to stop all these shits with extra girlfriends. So I just let him know I'd rather not really had a conversation. You know what I mean? So anyway, so back to the original lady. So like I said, just like women talk, men talk too, and some of you might be surprised. So this lady, she went to divorce. The other lady went to divorce court. I'm sorry, went to court for her child support. I'm sorry, child support court, not divorce court. My friend was going to divorce the guy I just told you about. So this was he was trying to refer to. So she was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this. He's only paying X amount of money for child support. Uh-huh. But how in the heck he just bought a new Jag? And so long story short, it was determined that, hey, he is a small business owner. He is self-employed. He's a businessman. It's like, well, what he did was, it is no big surprise. He incorporated. He put everything up under the LLC. It's not community property. And when you incorporate, of course, you can pay yourself a check. You can also buy assets. So you can rent an apartment, you can rent a house, you can buy a house with an LLC. You can buy a vehicle with an LLC. And I figured that's what he done because guess what? He had just purchased a brand new Jag. Never forget. Not pre-owned. He had just purchased him a brand new Jag. Pimped out and everything. Not a base model, if there is one. He had just purchased him a brand new Jag. And she was like, how is that possible? He has an LLC. He's incorporated. And what he has done, my darling, what he has done is more than likely he incorporates, and that's what I know my friend, the homeboy, was referring to. He's incorporated so he can say, hey, let's say the business makes $5,000 a month. Just an example, 5 G's a month, okay? And he's one man operator, by the way. So let's say it makes 5 G's a month. If it's making 5 G's a month, he can write himself a check and say, hey, I only bring home $300 a week. And he can do, he can do that. He can do a paycheck stub and say, hey, this is how much I make. So the child support is not going to be based off what his business makes. It's going to be based upon his personal income. That's why he incorporated. And he can, trust me, he's playing this out. How are you paying a low amount for child support? He's a business owner, lady. He's incorporated. So he's on paper putting out a low amount specifically to pay less child support. He knows what he's doing. Okay? Nothing new. Look on the screen here. These women that were facing eviction. But what do you see? They're mothers. They're head of the household. That's why they're on the camera. That's why they're the ones paying the rent. Here's what I want to break down to you. And I understand this community, especially the BC, we up in arms about baby mama. Sweetheart, you can do whatever you want, really and truly, because our community is designed that way for the women not to expect to be married. You're not worthy of that, or men that, for heaven's sake, has more than $3. So we are acclimated to baby mama, single-headed household. That's just what we do. And you wonder why we're at the bottom, because we still haven't gotten to the point to realize it's about business, it's about building. But I'm not going to box up with you, honey. You can be a baby mama all day long. Do you? That makes you happy? Have at it. Have at it. That's up to you. I don't care. That's up to you. It's your life. But I'm just letting you know what it's about, okay? So you want to box up, be the baby mama, the fist, girl, whatever. Do you, ma'am. And I still wish you well. So let me tell you something. As I said, just like we're talking, I'm just letting people know that, hey, guess what? There are options out there. And just being a baby mama by men ain't it. With all this time waiting. These men, they're losers and they are users. These men will sit up here and create a baby mama, a fatherless home, then boom, oh boy, is gone. Then he'll go out into society, y'all, and all of a sudden he's gonna find himself. Well, while he's out here finding himself, baby mama is sitting at home doing everything. She has to work. She has to cook. She has to clean. Has to raise the kids. Everything. She's doing a job of two. Mother and father. That's her. She's the provider. She's doing everything. In the meantime, some of these dusties are sitting up here. That's why they're not even worth it. They're sitting up here finding themselves. So while the baby mama that he has created, because she didn't get pregnant by herself, while the baby mama sitting up here, she all stressed the hell out, you think? All for what? He's sitting up here. He is not even help raising the children. He may offer a little piece of check. Don't be surprised. They sitting up there finding themselves. You're too busy being a mom, being a provider, head of household. You're busy doing all of that. These dust buckets, some of them are sitting up here, quote, finding themselves. And what they've decided to do, there's a little new thing going on, which was some ladies are sitting up here. Well, one I know in particular, it's like, how is this a court date for what is this? Child modification for the child support. Let's go ahead and peep game. And these justices, they've got it. I hate to tell you, some of these men despise women. Some of these men want to be on top. They want to run the show. They want a woman under them. I kid you not. Some of them are like that. A lot of them are. Even the ones that have no resources. So a lot of these justices, other men are trying to put them on. So I'm going to go ahead and share with you. Okay? For those that don't know. They're having these conversations. So, lady, I guess she has to go to child support modification. And what is this? It's for her to get less child support. Never mind, as a single parent, who you think is up in the night when this little baby gets sick? Just as an example. This is not applicable to these ladies, but I'm just showing you. In our community, here who's running the show. We are led by a matriarch head of household. So when she's up crying at nighttime, gets sick, who goes to work more than likely and takes her to the daycare and then picks her up? Goes to the doctor. Everything is on more than likely the mother. So they'll create a fatherless home. While the mother's up here working, trying to survive for he and her child, this fool is out here, he's able to, quote, find himself. And some of them have found them a whole other chick. I don't care you don't get along with the baby mother. I really don't. We just had an issue with somebody, an older person. She was like, so I said, yeah, she's not speaking. They said, what's the deal? And I just kind of said something like, I don't care who it is, married or single, you have an obligation when a woman carries your child. That's just me. And I'm like, anytime a man's baby mama is looking for a place, it shouldn't be his grandmother or his mama trying to find something. No, no. What is he doing? He's not a real man. That's my opinion. And that's it. I don't care. That's baby mama he chose. He slept with her. So all of a sudden it's reached you. What is he doing? He's not a man. And she's offended. That's fine. We can agree to disagree. I'm still gonna say he's not a man. I don't care. He's moved on. It ain't gonna take you but 5 minutes to write some kind of check, fool. Even if you don't get along, you don't like her. Even if your new woman or your new wife, fiance, whatever the hell you got going on, you can just write a check. Very simple. So anyway, so as you're doing all this here, some of these dusties, they're trying to elevate themselves. And some women are still educated. They'll pick up a dust bucket. So they'll go out here and meet them a whole nother woman. Oh, yes, honey. We already know that. A whole nother woman. And sometimes notice, some of them, they know what it's like because they see the baby mama that they created. They see her with the children. If more than one kid, they see her with all of this going on. And so they see it. They don't want any part of it. So they will go out specifically looking for a single woman or one that has no children. Right? They'll get with a woman. Some of these men, some of them will have a job. Then all of a sudden, they'll try to get a side hustle going. They may meet another come up chick, and lady, good luck to you. They may meet another come up chick, and next thing you know, the side hustle has turned into a business. Uh-oh, she's guiding him. He's moving in with her. Uh-oh, keep at it, keep at it. She might even be helping him with the business. Helping him with the business. Next thing you know, and you know the bro slow, he wasn't real smart when you got with him, but baby mama got with him. So what he wants to do right now is he's been put on and he wants to go ahead and try to build. But what he's thinking is that baby mama's holding me back with the child support. This one is not picking up his kids, okay? Not doing that. So now you look up, the little side hustle or the business may take off, and now he's moved in with some other woman. She's a come up chick. He's paying some bills. She's doing well for herself for now. I hope it continues for her because, the economy's bad. Next thing you know, the little side hustle or side business is starting to make some money. Fast forward, you know this fool he wasn't on this level when you were with him. He done tried to level up. Talk about gold diggers. Let me tell you something. These dusties are gold diggers looking for women. So then you look up. This fool has got an LLC. Oh yes, baby, got an LLC. Huh? Okay. Business going pretty good. If he doesn't get laid off, he'll find a way to get fired. It's all planned. He wants to get fired. Why? That little side hustles is taking off. He been probably getting cash under the table and not telling the baby mama. But the new girlfriend knows, or new wife he may know. What happens then? If he finds a way to, quote, get fired, because sometimes that's what he wants to get fired. He wants to go ahead and work in his business. Now he's incorporated. Now you look up. He's in his business. He can say, hey, the business brings in X amount of income, but it's incorporated. So he gets paid by a check. What's the trick? The trick, let's say again, if he brings in 4,000, 6,000 a month, somewhere within there. That goes to the company's account, LLC. Okay? He may then say this same little trick. Well, I only make so this right now. I got fired from my job, but I do work for this company. Yes, but right now, I only make $300 every week. They're not gonna subject. Well, bring in the books from LLC. Oh, no, 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 no. That's not allowed. No. All they want to know his income that he's bringing in. So that's when he's gonna come up with a low budget check. I only make 300 to 450 a week. That's all I make. And what's thing gonna happen? He's gonna pay child support off at 450 a week. So where he was maybe bringing home from his other job, maybe bring home. Let's say if he brought home 1,100 a week or 800 a week, now it's down to 450. Here's the child support modification here. He wants to pay less money. He wants to pay less money, and he's got other men in his ear. Oh yes. I've heard Dusty Dan talk about it. He getting a divorce, and he was like, "I need to find a way with this child support, making good money." So just like we're talking, so are the men. You would rather take from, and you've seen firsthand what the woman goes through. Baby gets sick, school, all of that's on her. That's just too much. And that's just for one. Imagine more than one. Oh my gosh. Go through all of that, and you're trying to find a way to pay her less money. So to start some little side hustle, cash under the table, then it keeps going, try to find you a come up chick moving with her, and then somebody puts you on. Now you incorporate, that business. All of a sudden he real busy. Oh yeah, people know what they want to do. Why? He's got a little side hustle going on, a little business, and he's feeling proud of himself. Forgetting that he has created a whole nother family. I don't care if it's just a baby mom and one kid. That's a family. You created that. He wants to put that in the rear view. Now he's trying to build with a new boo. And if you think some women are going to go, oh, what about your baby mama? Most aren't. Because you know how it can get? They can get all kind of crazy with some folks. Some people can work it out, but yeah, it can get a little contention. I understand that. Especially if somebody's getting married or living together. It's like, oh, it's going to that level. I understand it. So this right here, they're not worth it. These men sometimes I think they want a baby mama to find some woman to put a kid in, and then okay, guess what? No matter what happens in life, he'll go off and live his whole nother life. But then, no matter what happens in life, if something goes wrong, he's gonna come knock on baby mama. Well, I just want to really see how the kids do. No, more than likely, he has failed now. Nothing else going on, or he might be sickly and need a kidney, or he might be sickly and guess what? Don't have anywhere to go. Or somebody, other people that got all the money from him. He wants to find some kind of woman to have ties to, and the child is a way to do it. So you'll do for whenever it's needed. No respect at all. That's why I said they're not worth it. Not worth it at all. Not worth it at all. You'd be surprised. Some of these dusties, other men are putting them on. They're trying to, I said, oh, he wants to level up now, which is a good thing. But there is a baby mama, and now, of all times to get less money, he's planned this. Or he's got with someone else and planned this. Will level up anything to take money away from the child, and it lets you know it just speaks volumes. That's why I said they're not building a legacy with baby mama. You might find one out of a million. Good luck with that. I thought about it. Wow. So now you want a child support modification. These dusties, some of these old ones, they've been through it too. They are trying to tell these, they're trying to go ahead and put these younger ones on. Here's what you can do. Like the lady. He just bought a new Jaguar. Well, he's a business owner and he's incorporated, so he probably bought that out the company. This is what some of these little dusties are trying to do. So for all the ones that, well, he doing what he want to do. All I'm saying to you, honey, is that you deserve more. You deserve something. It's a whole lot when you take on motherhood, especially single. It's a whole lot. And oftentimes it's not appreciated. Hell, you might raise this kid, that little thing, especially let it be a male. He might sit up their child and then blame you. How come I didn't have this? He might blame you for the fact that the father not in the home. Not for this dad ran off like a raggedy rat. No, it'll be you, baby mom. It's on you. Why my father not here? Go find that fool and ask him. Better yet, ask her this question. Why he's not here? Is he trying to find you? All this sacrificing, thinking these men gonna come around. I'm like, wow. So even baby daddy pulling it. That's what some of these men are doing. See, they see the educated ones doing it. Oh, they see the educated ones doing it. I knew it was happening to Becky when her husband told my husband on the golf course how, he was incorporating everything and properties that were paid for because that man, he was wealthy, had his own company. I said, well, he can really divorce her. He's like, yep, incorporating everything while so you can't have no spouse support. So I know in our group, the baby mama is a sensitive subject. I'm just saying what I think you deserve. And this right here, the struggle of, that's what often comes with it. It's too many women in poverty that have followed that. We may have a few success stories. Hooray, hooray for them. That's not the norm. Let's not pretend it's not the norm. And it's just difficult. And it's just not fair. Like I said, look at this here. He gets to go off and just got a whole, you've been talking to the folks now. Oh, you got your come up chick. Oh, I see. Helping you with the little business idea because you're not very smart. That's how you know he been talking to somebody else because it's sure not him. And out of all that, get the side hustle going on. He hustling up, y'all. It's for himself. But he wants to make sure, he wants to basically, as far as how I see it, it's just leave a family behind. Oh, yeah, my baby mom, just leave them in the dust as if they don't exist. And now you trying to pay less money. People are doing what they want to do. People are doing what they want to do. So let me tell you something. These Dusties, sometimes I really think they want a baby mama. They can find somebody. Okay, yeah, she seemed real stable. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have a child by her. So in case something does go wrong, I got somewhere to run back to. When things happen, like facing a possible eviction, like the ladies here on the screen at the Earl Campbell residences, and it was basically because of a ripoff. Somebody tried to rip them off about paying the leasing agent. Oh my gosh, it's embarrassing. And so the ladies paid the leasing agent reduced amount of rent. And the leasing agent allegedly ran off with the money and didn't pay. And that's how the eviction paperwork came about. Were the men, I don't care if they're not married, got a baby daddy, he should be there somewhere to say, hey, I saw it on the news. I saw what happened. You do have my child. We don't get along. It's okay. But you do have my child. I saw it on the news. All you got to do is just at least get a woman to check. Handle something. If you want to be a man. But I know that's too much to ask. That's why I don't care for these baby daddies creating these fatherless homes. I don't. Surprise! I thought about that. You see your baby mama on the news. You should at least drop off a check. Hey, you saw what happened on the news. That's yeah. Hey, well, you know what? Let's just go ahead and put some money together. And I saw it on the news. She stays there. Reach out to her. You don't have to say anything. You can just cash out and just says for the rent. That way she'll know, okay. It's real simple. It's not hard to do. But these baby daddies, they don't even want to do that. That's why I think the women deserve more. They're not even worth your time. I thought about it. Where the hell are the baby daddies at? Hand her something for financial so she can sleep at night. She raising your child, by the way. But oh no. And then we'll want to box up and try to go ahead and we're going to be on hashtag leave baby dad alone. Good luck with that. I mean, I'm going to be better off if she had left baby daddy alone. But yeah, I wanted to go ahead and let you know. I said, wow, look at this. Even a slow one. You just average Joe. This one here, not even average because he kind of looks slow, but all of a sudden, so while she raising the child, you've had the opportunity to go out there and find yourself. Oh, you have. Oh, you got a side hustle. Now somebody else, another woman has taught you how to perfect the side hustle. And now you doing what? Oh, I see. Oh. So now you perfecting it. It's making a little money. You don't need that little job anymore. Ladies, I'm just trying to let you know. Don't give them the benefit of the doubt. They don't deserve it. Because once they get a chance to get on their old dusty behind feet, they'll show you who they are. Oh, I promise you, baby. When they get on their old dusty behind feet, they will show you who they are. Motherhood is no joke. And imagine somebody who doesn't have help. Oh my God. Family, somebody, friends, a little village, somebody, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot. So don't try to make any excuses for these low performing baby daddies, creating fatherless homes. Don't make an excuse for them. They're doing what they want to do. So while a woman, and you think she's the only one? I said, well, this is very interesting. Then he'll probably go to his dust bucket friend, and then that one and that one. Again, the educated ones, they already know what's up. When my homeboy asked for that, I already knew what it was about. Like I said, I didn't want to have a conversation because his wife is a black woman, a decent woman. I just he and he's a good guy as far as like our getting along. But I didn't want to get into that. I'm not gonna say that about an LLC and all that because he's a businessman too. I let him find out on his own. I don't want to be the one to bring it to him and then take money from another black woman. Not me. So that right there, I just want to I don't want to get involved in that. I knew exactly what it was saying. Not getting into it to hurt another black woman. I'm not the one. Like I said, I never met her, but I know she is a black woman, and she's the mother of the children. So I can be cool with the dad, but that right there that may hurt the lady, take some money out of another black woman's pocket. I don't even know her. I'm not doing it. Find somebody else. It's the information not gonna come from me what to do. I'm just not gonna do it. You don't even know her. I sure don't. It's a black woman like me. I'm not gonna take no money out of her pocket. So I'll just, I want to have that conversation and tick a lock and then change the subject and we go on to someplace else, talk about something else. That's just me. That's just me. So yeah, so this here, these dust buckets, talk about they want to say gold diggers because you ask if they have a job or what they do for a living. They want to how to a gold digger. No, these men are gold diggers. They now have videos even on IG of how to find some chick. I got one I have posted for. I'm gonna load up for you. Unbelievable. How to find some chick and try to spend the night. Make sure it's on a weekday, not the weekend, and then that way you try to stay there trying to find your way in. They are homeless, trying to move in with a woman and trying to use that old poverty stick to instead of paying rent, trying to move in on the free. They're gonna use that old poverty D. So just like we talk, they talk too, and they're trying to take money out of out of away from them other children, especially if it's maybe an ex-wife or maybe mama. Oh yeah, they don't care. They're very selfish. So yeah. There's some like, wow, even the slow one. Girl, Mika's man. Not little Mika's man, the slow one. Him done caught on. Talking. I thought about that. While she been having all responsibility, you've had time to find yourself and trying to level up and take money out of his baby mama's pocket and she's raising the child. Oh yeah, he don't have time for visitation. If he goes for 1 month, that might be good. And it's also, Dustin is also in these middle class families. I'm trying to tell you. So just like we talk, so are they. That's why when they come around here, me personally, if I were single, I wouldn't be dating a baby daddy. You're what now? And if he more than one baby daddy, ooh, that's the contaminator. Run. Because no. Listen, instead of talking to me, what you need to go ahead and do is talk to your baby mama. That's what you need to do. Beware the contaminator. I will not date no man. If a man got more than one baby, one baby mama, that's kind of questionable. But two, he's a contaminator, certified contaminator. Two baby mamas, wow, nobody should date him. They should be able to stamp on his forehead, contaminator, hashtag contaminator. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. He's not worth it. So, let me know what you all think. I'm going to go ahead and play the jingle. When you see the contaminator, you already know what to do. Put the clown on mute. They are trying to come up, a lot of these men, these baby daddies, and it could be husbands too. Selfish. I can't believe she raising your child. He's had time to find himself and trying to level up. And if it means taking money out of his baby mama's purse, he'll do it. Yeah, it'll be some married ones too. I know some married men too. Uh-huh. I know some ready to hop on that pro baby mama bus. Good luck. Do you? This is the only group that's like, I can see a lot of us are pro baby mama. Other groups get it. But that's what we're faced with. We've been told that, hey, this is basically it. This is what black women should expect. And if you get with one, be ready to support him too. It's ridiculous. So all I got to say when it comes to these clowns, do one thing.
What the black women doing? What are they doing?
I tell you what the black women doing. What we're doing is recognizing what this dust is doing. That's what we're doing. Recognizing what the dust is doing. Hashtag PSA. Don't be messing around with these baby daddies today. Okay? Check it out. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share them out.
Most hated, disrespected, but the most imitated.
Hey.
What the black women doing? I want to know
what they doing.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna put you on mute. That's what we doing.
Please, ladies.
Sit around wondering what are we gonna do? Black women, let's put them on mute. Dusties, we don't need you. Sit around wondering what are we gonna do? Black women, let's put them on mute. Guess what, Dusty? We will end you. Sit around wondering what are we gonna do? Black women, let's put them on mute. Dusties, we don't need you. Sit around wondering what are we gonna do? Black women, let's put them on mute. Dusty, we will end you. Oh, yeah. Black energy.